In the heart of Africa's most populous nation lies a story of blackboards and chalk, of restless dreams scribbled in the margins of worn out notebooks, and of millions of students who sit year after year, hopeful, anxious, and determined for one of Nigeria's most defining examinations, the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board exam, better known as JAMB. Since its inception in 1978, JAMB has stood as a national gatekeeper, determining who gets through the academic door and who must wait a little longer. What began as a standardized test to unify admissions into Nigeria's universities has over the years become a barometer for the country's educational health. Fast forward to 2025. This year, over 1.9 million candidates registered for the Unified Tertiary Matriculation Exam, a staggering number, yet not the highest. That title belongs to 2023, where over 2.1 million hopefuls took their shot at a higher education. But what sets 2025 apart? Its performance. The average score this year rose slightly to 192, up from 188 in 2024, a modest bump, but in a system often weighed down by infrastructural limitation, policy inconsistency, and economic strain. Every step forward counts. The Joint Admission and Matriculation Board (JAMB) witnessed a significant decline in candidate performance, raising concerns about the state of education in Nigeria. Out of 2,030,627 candidates who registered for the 2025 UTME, only 439,974, approximately 24%, scored above 200, while a staggering 1,402,490, about 76%, scored below 200. This marks a sharp contrast to the previous years, where performance was relatively better. Some of the key factors contributing to the decline were economic hardship, social media distractions, lack of motivation, and laziness. Inadequate preparation and parental influence were also seen as contributing factors. The solution to the contributing factors mentioned earlier are improved economic support, digital literacy programs, enhanced parental engagement, and educational reform. JAMB's path hasn't been smooth. The early 2000s were marred by widespread exam malpractice, poor coordination, and manual errors, but in 2015, a major turning point arrived: the full adoption of computer-based testing. It was a bold move that promised transparency and speed, though not without its own teething problems. By 2020, JAMB had upgraded its systems further, integrating biometric verification, automated scoring, and stricter center accreditation. These changes, while met with resistance at first, are now credited with improving credibility and reducing fraud significantly. In places like Yobe or Zamfara, schools still struggle with basic infrastructure: no electricity, outdated curriculum, underpaid teachers, amongst others. Meanwhile, private schools in Abuja or Lagos boast smart boards, stable internet, and full exam coaching packages. So, what does the 2025 JAMB results really tell us? That Nigerian students are brilliant, that despite the odds, fuel scarcity, insecurity, strikes, they keep showing up. But it also tells us that without urgent investment in public education, the gap between potential and opportunity will only grow. Over the years, Nigeria's education budget has hovered between 5% to 7% of total national expenditure, far below UNESCO's recommendation of 15% to 20%. Lecturers strike for months, students wait, dreams are delayed, but the JAMB numbers keep coming, each digit a story.
as as usual. Jam is always tough. Permutation from going into the hole and all that. So me especially, I even got to the exam center late sef. So I was very tense. So the exam was okay. We are just hoping for the results to see our results. I tried checking it, but through the SMS, but I'm not getting any results. So we are still hoping for us to get our results soon. So I don't know. But we're hoping that the future was a good thing. Now, till we see our results. When we see our results, we know. Me, I'll get 500. So it's not even.
JAMB 2025 may not be perfect, but it's a mirror reflecting both the resilience of Nigeria's youth and the unfinished business of educational reform. The numbers may shift, scores may rise or fall, but the question remains: will every child, from Maiduguri to Makurdi, get a fair shot? Chisom Uwogugu for Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja.